What up, what up, what up, everybody? You already know I'm back with another one, man. Listen, I forgive me if I offend anyone. Um, it's not my place. I'm not trying to. I just want to have like a real conversation with y'all and have like a real talk with y'all and just like give you guys perspective of how I see like certain things. Like now I'm not gonna lie, like it's been a lot of different things going on. I'm pretty sure you guys can give me like multiple stories of like how, you know, certain artists have, maybe had their shows like canceled, due to, inappropriate, comments and stuff being made. You know, like I said, I just posted a recent video of the incident with John Gruden. But here's some stuff that I do want to clarify. Okay, and this is for the the gay community. You see, y'all see how I always be wanting to say certain shit because it's be like if I say that word, it's like, oh, a bitch gonna be like, oh, you're homophobic. Da, 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 da. No, I'm not, dude. I'm really not. Just a little background information. You know what I'm saying? I got two gay sisters. You know what I'm saying? I got a sister that's bisexual because she likes any and everything. But this is no laughing matter. But I just want to have a real talk with y'all. Okay, I understand offensive comments. You know, like an offensive comment towards a person that homosexual. I know what offensive comments are. I know what they sound like, and that the average person knows what an offensive comment is, and how they take it or how they perceive it as. There are some things that I don't find offensive, but just simply a statement of facts. And I want to give a quick shout out to this white guy's name's Andrew Clavon. I don't know if any of you guys probably never heard of him, maybe, but I just recently subscribed to him his YouTube channel. But he made a simple fact. He made a simple statement of fact, and it's very true. No matter how you put it, no matter how you legally want to put it. If I told you that 2 plus 2 equals 4, you know that 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? If I told you that 2 plus 2 equals 5, you know damn well that I'm telling you a lie, that 2 plus 2 doesn't equals 5. So I'm gonna use that same analogy in terms of describing gender. From medical standpoint, and I'm not mentioning no hermaphrodites or anything like that, or anybody with two genitalias or whatever. That's a different discussion. I'm just talking about the basic concept of a man and a woman, right? So people, knowledge wise, what is correct and what's not correct. What is correct is if you're born with a ding dong, you're a guy, correct? If you're born with a ding dong, you identify as a male, correct? Like, that statement of fact, you were born as a male. So this vice versa for a woman. If you're born with a clitoris or whatever, little vagina, you born as a woman. Those are just statements of facts. That's not me saying that to say that. I'm not saying that you can't grow up and be a man and like men, or you can't grow up and be a woman who likes women, or you can't grow up and have your genitalia is replaced. I'm not saying you can't do that. The only thing I'm simply telling you is that statement of fact is if you're born a man, you were born a man. If you were born a woman, you were born a woman. Even if you go through the sex change and decide to identify yourself as a different gender later on in life, that's okay. But the simple statement of facts is you are what you were born as. So me being me having common sense, I know like that. Okay, in all actuality, I'm a dude. You feel me? Like, I look at myself from head to toe. I got a Johnson. I got a Johnson. So that means I'm a male. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like if I look at a girl, you got a JJ, you're a woman. Like I said, I'm not trying to say anything to offend anybody. I'm not saying that, I'm not telling you that it's wrong for you to be homosexual. That's not what I'm saying. So please don't disregard. I mean, well, please don't misquote what I'm saying and try to say that, oh, I'm making, you know, derogatory remarks towards the gay community, because I'm not. I'm just simply I'm stating facts. That's it. A man is a man, and a woman's a woman. And you know, who am I to lie? I'm not going to lie to my kid and tell my kid that, you know, tell my daughter that yes, you can be a male. I'm not going to lie to my kid and say, you know, tell my son that yes, you can be a female. No, I mean you're born as what you are. But if let's say future comes down the road, you know, and you know my daughter decides, you know, she's not into men, she's into women, I'm okay with that. My son, same thing. You know, he decides later down the road, like, you know, he's not into women, he's into men. Okay, I'm fine with that. You know, I wouldn't, you know, me personally, you know, I wouldn't totally like be happy or whatever, but I'm happy for my kids and what makes them happy. And if that kind of lifestyle makes them happy, then I support that as a parent, even though I know, you know, what's what. But, you know, with that being said, people tend to take almost any and everything that someone says and really like, you get like a certain set or group of people behind you, and you take those words and you twist it, and then you make it bigger than what it really is. I don't believe for a second that, you know, you have to live your life a certain way just because somebody tells you to live your life a certain way. I'm a firm believer in that, but I'm also a firm believer in you shouldn't lie. You shouldn't lie to people to please a group of people. And when I hear people tell, like, you know, kids like they can choose to be whatever gender they want to be. No, you can't, because you want to know why? You can't do that with age. You can't do that with your, well, I mean, I guess you can find a way to do that with your skin color if you want to change your skin. I don't know. But as far as I'm concerned, you can't do that with your race. Can't do that with your age. Like me, I can't go back and be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm tired of being an adult. I want to identify as a kid. I want to identify as a 15-year-old high school kid again, so I can go back to high school. And that's my right to identify myself as that. Well, I can go around and say that I'm 15, but one, people gonna look at me like I'm freaking crazy. Number two, they're going to honor my age, no matter how many times I lie about it. You know what I'm saying? So I understand people that want to be identified a different gender than what they're born as, but don't get mad at people who don't want to lie to you and say, "Oh, I see you as a woman." If I know you well, you know, if I've known you my whole life and I've known what you were born as, just me personally, to be truthful and honest with you, that's what I'm going to see you as. You know, however you choose to identify yourself, and that's okay, but that's just me telling you the truth. But don't get mad because I see the obvious and I don't see where you're coming from, like in terms of how you want me to see you as. Like, I'll respect you if you want to be a man and identify as a woman, or you want to be a woman and identify as a man. I can respect it. However, doesn't mean I have to go and tell my kids things that are not true. I'm going to be 100% honest first and foremost with my children and myself before anybody else. So if anything I said in this video is offensive, please feel free to comment. Feel free to report my channel. I don't care. I just wanted to, you know, give you a little insight on how I feel about, you know, how things are taken in the context when it refers to like certain groups of people and stuff. And it ain't just with the gay community, you know, it's with things that you know, it's all kind of other stuff that, you know, we can talk about, you know, like, I ain't gonna go into all that, but you know, the point I'm trying to make is, you know, if you're going to honor my age and say that I can't change my age, I mean, there has to be a line drawn somewhere. You get what I'm saying? And you can't make it to where, you know, people are giving simple statements of facts, like the example I just used, and they're getting criticized for it. You shouldn't be criticizing them. You know, if somebody says something that might be borderline like offensive, I can understand, you know, you saying, "Hey man, I get where you're coming from, but yo, you need to chill. Like, find a a better way of saying that that's more pleasing to the people. I guess. But even still, we'll be doing the same thing. We'll be changing up what we say. We'll be stretching the truth to please a certain particular group of people. And I don't want to do that. Everybody should be treated fairly. And people who are giving obvious statements of facts should not be held accountable for saying something that is 100% true, even if it sounds like it's offensive. Like I said, there's better ways of going around saying stuff. But at the end of the day, don't criticize people for stating simple statements of facts. If they're offensive, yeah, let them have it, because I believe there's a certain way you should divulge information, how you should give information out to other people. There's a certain way you should do it where it's not offensive to others. You know what I'm saying? And like I said in my last video, like with blacks, like you have to be, white people especially, you have to be wary of the type of things you say to black. Like for me, I can call my sister a monkey, you know what I'm saying? But because of our skin color, it won't mean nothing to us. Me calling my sister a monkey would be literally me calling her a monkey because she's resembling some type of nature or action that's acting like a monkey. But if a white person call a black person a monkey, then it's offensive because you're white and I'm black. And black people being slaves, they don't want to be referred to as animals, which it's an understandable subject. But like I said, man, I'm speaking this because I know it's a lot of people out there that's probably scared to talk about it, or people who are scared to like get together and really divulge. Not divulge. I'm sorry. I love using big words, by the way, but really kind of like interact together with one another and be able to comfortably talk about subjects like this without getting offensive towards one another. Because I don't want the world to reach a point where it's so divided that a motherfucker would be like, okay, it'd be to the point where it's like, it's no longer black or white. It's like it'd be like, gay versus straight people. Like, I don't want a situation where, everybody's telling everybody that, it's okay not to be the other, like, or making it offensive to where like being straight is weird now. I don't want that to happen to any of us. But at the end of the day, you can live your life how you want to, but you still need to be honest, with yourself and the people around you at the end of the day. And we shouldn't be lying and stuff like that, to please us particular groups of people. Because what's going to end up happening, and this is what I noticed with the Bible, you're going to start seeing changes, stuff that fits the opinions of other people. And I was telling somebody, man, I'm like, you know what? I'd be shocked if they don't change the Bible again. And it's sad for me to say that, but it's just the truth. Things are changed to cater to the new generation, the new hype, the new now, the new trend, and we need to stop doing that. We as a people, you know how you was raised. You was raised a certain way. It's okay for things to get better. Or as who's the guy named Gary Vee? What he called evolution. I am perfectly okay with evolution. What I'm not okay with is lying during the evolution. Just be honest. If you're gonna state something, make it a statement of fact. You don't have to be abrasive with it. You don't have to be derogatory with your comments. You can just basically, if you're against the children, like boys and girls using the same bathrooms in school because the boys want to identify as girls, or even vice versa. If you're against that, just basically say, you're against it in a polite way where you're not, downing, people because of the life choices that they make. But that's all I really got for y'all today, man. I just want to touch up on that because, watching Andrew, I'm hoping I'm saying his name right. If somebody can give me a little pronunciation thing, I believe it's Andrew Clavon or something like that. But if y'all can just, comment on the video, like and subscribe to my channel, and any comment is a good comment for me, whether it's positive or negative. I take all kind of feedback how it is. I don't really care. Like, you can talk crap about me, or you can say nice things. All of it's just gonna help me be a better person at the end of the day. So, it is what it is. But anyway, man, I love you guys and thank you guys for listening to me. I don't care if I had 10 followers or 10 million followers, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody who subscribed to my channel, or everybody who listens to my content, or see that when I post new videos, it's nothing but love from over here, man. That's why I always try to do something, I always try to give, some type of appreciation, or show you guys some type of appreciation, to show you that, I enjoy doing this, and it's not for profit, because, I got a regular job. I just like, I like to talk about stuff. I don't like to sit around the house and be bored, so I like to talk. I like to talk to people. And if I ain't got nobody to talk to at the house, hey, I can hop on my YouTube channel and talk to y'all, so it's all good. But anyway, I love y'all. Peace, and I'm out of here, man. And remember, like and subscribe, man. It helps me out so much.